some music. The first thing we do at a beach, we dig a trench around, a moat, 10 feet moat with barbed wire and stuff, spring guns. Well, we take great pride in keeping our houses clean, and we pay a lot for our houses, very expensive. And we try to build them for eternity because we are very deeply rooted into our soil. We're not used to move a lot around. When in America, when you live at the West Coast, get a good job offer in the East Coast, hey, not a problem. You move like a couple of thousand miles to the east. Well, in Germany, we're not built that way. Not to be moved, of course. Not much of trailer homes around. And we have a hard time in finishing our homes, although the homes seem to be finished. So whenever you visit a German home and you go like, oh wow, that's a nice deck you built there. And you go like, what kind of deck you're talking about? It's a building site, There has to be improved. There has to be ornaments on the side and I don't know what. So yeah, we're really perfectionate with the things that we do. And also with our way of living and with our way of planning. So this couple, for example, says we're planning to do nothing, and a lot of people in Germany really do that. So Bertolt Brecht, who of you knows Bertolt Brecht? Okay, he needed to immigrate to the United States during the times of the Nazi regime. Was a very critical poet, a very critical author towards the Nazi regime, and he said the words, just go ahead, be a genius, and make a nice plan. Then make another one, because neither of them will work. And that is a perfect description of how Germans, how to do it the German way. You have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows. Right? That goes for a lot of countries, but still. And this is very important. Don't ever be in charge. And if you're in charge, do a good job in hiding it, because hey, you may be responsible, and that's not a good thing. When you finished something, keep improving it. Like I said, with the deck, there's always something to improve. That worked a long time with German cars, for example. But now it really gets in our way because, hey, the times have moved on and things have gotten really fast. So you need to finish things. And you don't always have the time to improve it. Pretend you don't like it, even if you do. Remember, don't smile when you're working. No, even if you like your work, don't smile because your boss may be standing behind you. If you don't have a clue, tell others how to do it. Great. Well, that goes also for a lot of other countries, including the United States. I've experienced that myself. So. And keep complaining that you have to do it all on your own, since nobody can do it right. We are world champions in complaining, not only in traveling, but also in complaining. Traveling comes a little later. Now this is all, of course, you have to take everything with a little grain of salt. It's just a little introduction on how to read the Germans, okay? Yeah. Very favorite chapter of mine. Why customers are dangerous. And this is something that the Germans really have invented, right? Why customers are dangerous. And customers, especially in the eastern part of Germany, in the former communist part of Germany, they can be dangerous, right? At least in the view of the cashier or service personnel. Now this is what, for example, they would say. We get paid by the boss, not by our customers. Who said that? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought the first time when I heard that sentence. We get paid by the boss, not by the customer. But this is, a way a lot of Germans think. So you go into a store, you ask for something, they don't have it, and so this is what you probably hear. We don't have it, so why would you want it? I mean, we have everything that you probably want, so that's really an exaggerated desire that you have there. We always did it that way. We always did it that way. And I said, well, did it work out for you? I don't think so. There's no need to be friendly. Our customers don't have guns. Most of the time. Because meanwhile also Germany has armed up a little, well, yeah, that's the way it is. The food, be prepared for the worst. Okay? We eat, therefore we are, and what do we eat? It's carnivore galore. If you're a meat lover, you came just to the right spot. I mean, we have also good vegetable dishes, but meat is definitely the way to go. And please leave your left hand on the table, because this is how I was trained, for example. I know it is not considered to be bad manners in the United States to have your left hand in the lap. But the Germans always wonder, what do the Americans do with the left hand in the lap? Maybe reach for the gun. So don't cause any suspicion, right? Left hand on the table, maybe not as comfortable, but yeah, that's how we do it. What the heck's a free refill? The first time I came to the United States, you know, I went into, I don't know, it was Wendy's or Burger King, and you could get as much drinks as you want. You know, I was so sick that afternoon, but we don't know that. You know, there is no free refill. Even if you order water, it probably won't come from the tap, you know. It's one of these mineral waters. Don't wait to be not seated, because it's not going to happen, right? You've got to stand there forever. If you spot a free table, or even a table with a lot of empty seats, go there. You know, ask the people, can we join you? And most of the time, it's not a problem. Ask for the bill, or you wait forever. For me, it's always a little bit disturbing when I just finished my my meal, and the waiter comes and says, "Is everything all right?" And I say, "Yeah, it's great. Here's the bill." So leave now, okay? It's time to go. We feel, we Germans in America, we feel a little bit rushed. Now here it can happen to you that 3 hours you sit in front of your empty cup of coffee and nobody would dare to ask you if you want to leave. Because that's completely your own decision, because you're the customer, right? You can read your newspaper, you can read even 3 newspapers, that's perfectly all right. Tipping is a science, because with tipping, 15%, the 15% rule does not apply really here. Now, if you want to tip a very good waiter, and you have like a bill of 25 euros, round it up to 30, okay? If you have a waiter that sucks, don't tip him at all, because they don't exclusively live from the tips. They get a fixed wage. Okay, so it's always a nice add-on if he was, or he or she was very nice to you. So yeah, you have to play it a little bit by ear. But the 15%, except tour guides and bus drivers, that doesn't really apply in restaurants, for example. And we have the infamous P-fee. Some of you have already experienced that. It can go almost up to €1 at some truck stops at the Autobahn, which is outrageous, but then again, this is a system which I haven't invented, but yeah, and I'm not really proud of it, but yeah, this is the way that you would encounter institutions like this in Germany. What Germans love? Yes, we do have love. You do? Yes, absolutely. Deep inside, you know. For example, we love animals, preferably with parsley, onions, and potatoes. Now, we also love our dogs, even in the restaurants, and our soccer teams. Does anyone know a German soccer team? No. What? No.
We don't
Think about it at
soccer.
least.
We don't watch soccer.
Yeah, well, maybe you come up with one. Bavaria Munich is the most successful. Yeah, the whole world plays soccer, but America plays football. I don't have no clue how that works, that game. I watched the Super Bowl and I was like, okay, a beer commercial. There we go. Well, anyway, you have to grow up with it. The same goes for soccer. We love our cars. If you want to get into a serious argument with a German, try to lean on his car. Hello. No, that is when Germans get a little bit nasty. Oh, you're right. And of course, we love our emancipated wives too. Sometimes you see a husband, a German husband, and his wife dressed completely similar, which is disturbing, I would say. But yeah, emancipation in Germany has gone quite a long way.